What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Why ain't this? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Why do I look like I'm a little on the dark side? What's happening? What's happening? Let me start off. Let me start off slow. Let me start off slow here. I ain't getting naked. Don't get excited. I know how some of y'all is with your fast selves. Swipe left. Jazzy, what's good? How are you? Oh, wait, what's happening, man? It's been a minute. I'm still trying to catch you on that pool table. Swipe left. I don't see nobody. Hey, Kativa. What's happening? What's happening, Charles? What's up, Sharon? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Everything good? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I almost forgot. Let me put my shirt up because you know how some of y'all be at. What's up, Jazzy? Hey, y'all know September right around the corner is take a man on a date month. I'm just saying. Quit mistreating the brother. What's up, Bo Red? What's happening with you? What's happening with you? Alright, y'all know what it is. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm a little bit behind, so we're gonna skip all the stuff. So y'all know what we start out with, right? Here's the infamous door. I'm still in front of it. Oh damn, what's good? The real Rover before I took over. Alright, and go to the bathroom door. I ain't locked out. Ain't no for those of y'all that's old enough. What's going on, Brenda? For those of y'all that's old enough to remember the Flintstones when Dino used to get kicked out on the front door on the porch. Most of y'all old enough to remember the good cartoons, but that was what was that. So what's happening? What's happening? Everything been good. I've been working like a runaway slave. Man, my beard need a little trimming. You know what? I just gotta share this with y'all. What's up, Jeff? Your birthday on the 25th? That's what's up. Hey, Sharon, you gonna be 25? I've been working hard, y'all. I got stories to tell y'all, man. I got stories to tell y'all. Oh, but let me just do this now. Charles, what's good? And don't say nothing, Charles. I'm gonna watch it this weekend just for you. I got me a Fire Stick. I'm watching The Godfather just for you. I've been grinding. Really hard. I ain't gonna tell y'all. I just woke up like I don't know 5 minutes ago. Hey, Shanice, what's going on? You got my peanut butter and jelly sandwich? I woke up, and it's so crazy that I gotta brush my teeth before I do the show. Like, can y'all smell my breath? I don't know why I feel the need to brush my teeth before I do this. What's up, Lacey? So anyway, I get up, you know what I'm saying? I've been grinding. I got off work late. I had to go by my mom's house and take care of her cable issues because Comcast is giving her and me both the blues. But that's a whole nother story. But anyway, y'all know I did American Idol's in town last week, right? Let me just share this with y'all. And it ain't got nothing to do with American Idol. It's got to do with the contestants. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. It was almost 3,000 people showed up for American Idol last Tuesday. It was one Tuesday. I think it was because today is Wednesday, so one yesterday. Last Tuesday, right? Some of these people were truly disheartened by the fact that they didn't get picked. Shanice, where was you at? But some of them simply could not sing whatsoever, and they was crying big crocodile tears because they didn't get picked. Dude said, man, this the third time I done got rejected, and it's always by the same judge. I'm thinking, dude, you stalking American Idol to get picked, and you can't even sing. And I'm just thinking now, it's almost 3,000 people in line. All right, they gonna start at 8 o'clock, but I get to work at 4 o'clock. It's 200 people in line already, which is crazy. But I can't sing other than in the shower. Now, if they would have had the contest in the shower, I'd be on TV. Because acoustically, with water, I'm on point. You take away the water, not so much. But I'm like, okay, near the front of the line, there's some people who can really sing. I mean, they have great voices. And American Idol is actually about more than just a voice. Because if you sound like somebody else, then you really aren't a fit because you sound just like somebody else. Which means you're them. They want originality. But there's one lady who could really, really sing. When she starts singing, everybody clapping. So now I'm thinking, when they turn her around, why would you think you was gonna make it? Because I'm thinking out of 3,000 people, I think 4 or 5 made it to the next round. Because it's like a 5-round thing that you got to go through to get picked to go on TV. This is all at Pete Mountain Park, so everybody can hear you out there singing and going on and whatever. It's crazy, but they going on in Crocodile Tears. American Idol is a TV show, ladies and gentlemen. They base it partly on how you look. You don't have to be visually stunning, but you can't be visually repulsive either. And some of the outfits they had on, oh my God! If I wouldn't have been such a professional, I would have pictures to show y'all. But y'all just got to take my word for it. Some of the stuff I can see, I should have never seen. Never ever seen. So anyway, let's get on to this. All right. First of all, I got friends and family in Texas. I done talked to most of them. There's a couple I still ain't heard from, but I looked on and they posted on Facebook. Hey, what's up, Odessa? You know, you losing me on which page you on, because I saw you on 2 different pages. Now, Kativa doing the same thing. Y'all trying to make it like I'm drinking. Don't be trying to confuse me. Because I'm trying to see which stream is going to last the longest. Hey, Tyson. What's up? What's up? Hey, Olivia. So, what's up, Mr. Carmichael? You need to hit me up. I might have a working opportunity for you. So anyway, we see what's going on. We see what's going on in Houston. Rosalind, what's going on? And I'm looking at everybody mad at Joel Osteen because he either opened up his church or he opened it up too late or whatever. And now y'all know how I feel about mega churches. Well, let me rephrase. Y'all know how I feel about any church. Because I don't have a problem with people being mad about Joel Osteen opening his church, but what about all the other churches? All of them couldn't have been flooded. But even without the flood, how many churches open their doors when there's a catastrophe going on? So, if you're a church goer, I ain't knocking you one way or the other. But what is your church doing? Is your church sending water to Flint? Is your church opening its doors for, if you're in Texas, are they opening the doors? No, you can't be on random thoughts, can you? I don't know. Anyway, so how you gonna have a problem with Osteen if you don't have a problem with your own church doing whatever it's supposed to be doing? I mean, don't get me wrong. Y'all know how I feel about the pigeons, right? But one something I tell people when they was talking about boycotting Walmart and Home Depot back in the day, when the snowstorm hit a few years ago, remember, Arthur Blanks made every Home Depot open up his doors and let people in. So for that, I will always have a spot for Arthur Blank. Now, I don't care nothing about his football team, but Arthur Blank opened up Home Depot. You can't tell me nothing bad about the man in general. That's why I have a problem with this whole NFL boycott and some of this other stuff. People want to randomly accuse random people of stuff, but it's a whole. If churches are there for the community, every church in Houston that's not below water should be opening up its doors. Every church, not just Joel Osteen, because he ain't got the only church in Houston and the surrounding area. So, and I saw a post, and it was kind of on point. Y'all mad about Joel Osteen, but some of y'all won't open y'all own doors for your own family. So, hush up. Let he who was not sin cast the first stone. I know I fall in that category. I'm not opening my doors up for everybody. I only open up my doors for all my family. So I ain't got nothing to say about that, man. That's his business. He got to do what he can, how he can. Y'all know how I feel about some organized churches. But hey, that's just because of how I feel. Oh, before I forget, because I got to do this. Y'all know I like my little pink Fitbit watch. I keep saying I'm going to trade it out, but I'm not. But doing one of my modeling events, LA Pink gave me this bracelet to match it. So I ain't never getting rid of the pink Fitbit. Y'all see that? That is hot. That's hot right there. That's hot. You know what I'm saying? So check out LA Pink. She got some custom designs, one of a kind pieces. She got some more stuff that I'm gonna be modeling. Just cause she like my look, I like her designs. We own it. So I just had to throw that in there because I'm gonna be, y'all see the accessorize? You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep thinking I'm playing. I'm a grown man. I dress like grown men do. Alright? So anyway, let's get to get. Hey, Nick, what's going on, man? But, Kativa, they mad at Joe because his church is the largest, but what does that mean? Open doors are open door. When you need somewhere to stay, doesn't matter whether or not, I think his church holds 17,000 people. I'm watching people say what everybody should be doing. The Kardashians, who I don't care for, they donate money. Lots of people donate money. And and I used to be on the other side of the fence. Don't get me wrong. I believe that athletes and everybody should give back. But everybody got to take care of what they take care of. And you can't donate to everybody who's in need. So anybody who does something to them, they should just be thanked and let that be done. It ain't like, oh, why they didn't do this? You know, J.J. Watt making, $15 million a year. Why don't he donate $2-3 million? Well, he got other stuff he might be into. Everybody don't publicize what they're doing. But the fact that he put his name to something and got people to start contributing, hey, that's a plus. The NFL, I know some of the owners talking about they donating $1 million. That's a plus. We gotta keep. Thank you, Mark. We gotta stop being so needy and thinking that everybody owe us because of a catastrophe. Don't nobody owe us nothing. All right, that's just a system. Other than the government, if you pay taxes, that's it. If you do your research, I don't mess with the American Red Cross because before they send out their help, they pay their salaries. I don't mess with Red Cross. I don't mess with a lot of these public organizations because they're not as non-profit as they have you believe. Hey, Nicole, what's going on? So, do your own research. I'm not telling you not to donate. Just know who you're donating to. Know if it's going to a worthy cause. And, of course, within a catastrophe, you got a lot of scammers out there, people calling you, asking you to donate money. It's a saying that we can't do it sometimes, but that's just the way it is because everybody who seek for donations ain't out to help people. They have to get rich quick. Which, to me, is what Red Cross does, but I ain't say that out loud. Well, maybe I did. What they gonna do? Come find me? I'm at the white door. All right. So, how y'all doing again? Hey, man, my modeling is going pretty good. Oh, let me do this right quick because I'm gonna have to do this twice because somebody challenged me. Hey, Miss Douglas, how you doing? Somebody challenged me on the whole bow tie thing. Now, y'all see, I'm just doing this with a phone. All right, bow tie. All right, one need to be a little bit longer than the other. Oh, let me get this right. I'm going to do this while I'm talking because I can multitask. So today we're going to be talking about couples and their finances and submissions. Because it's crazy out there how people don't want to discuss finances. And the number one reason for breakups is financial infidelity. Financial infidelity, not cheating with somebody else. It's cheating on your mate with money. Y'all see how quick that was? I ain't even skip a beat. And it's straight. You see what I'm saying? That's what's up. Tying a bow tie is one of the easiest things to do once you get the hang of it. Now, I'm going to untie it again and do it later on in the show just for y'all. Somebody remind me. Just remind me to retie the bow tie. Because this is what grown men do. I ain't got nothing against ties, but once you get a bow tie and a white beard, it's a whole different level of the game. So anyway, I want to talk about couples' finances. I got the blue stuff. This one ain't tainted with nothing, so work with me. Mark, didn't you just catch the video? I'm going to do it in slow motion for you, Mark. Just replay the video. That's why I did it at the beginning. I'm going to do it near the end. I'm going to do it near the 1 minute. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it by the 1 hour mark, too. Very true. A very close friend of mine leaving her husband because of this gambling problem. And it's crazy, but, I've been in relationships, and that was the downfall of a relationship was money. Money is the one something when you start losing it, it's hard to trust people with money. And people talk about cheating and everything. People can get over cheating. We all realize, well, I ain't gonna say that. Most of us realize that sex is overrated. Everybody who has sex don't do it out of love. Sometimes it's just a physical need. But when you start blowing money and you put where we got to stay, the lights, the TV and stuff at jeopardy, it's a whole different level of the game, the way you can trust people. Hold on, Mark. This beard is white, not gray. Let's stay focused there, sir. White, the halo, innocence. It broke my heart because they're such a loving couple, but gambling put in a homeless situation. Right, so how much love can you have if you put financial infidelity over what you're doing? Sharonda, what's good? I'm still mad at you. I'm still waiting on that, too. You gonna be banned twice. Hey, I know I get in trouble speaking to everybody. Hey, Terrell, what's going on? Hey, Marie, Robert Hill, Yolanda, what's going on? What's up, Mr. Carter? But this whole thing about finance, and this is one of the biggest issues I had with finances. It doesn't matter who is in charge of the money, but whoever's in charge of the money should be the most financially responsible. Doesn't have to be the breadwinner, because a lot of times the breadwinner is not the most responsible. This is not a sexist thing. I'm old-fashioned. I believe the man should do a lot of things, but in this new day and age, sometimes There are a lot of situations now where the woman makes more money than the man. Doesn't mean you lose your kingdom. It just means you have to understand where you stand. You should still be. This is where the submissions come in. You should still be able to lead your kingdom. Okay? Making the most money doesn't make you the leader. Knowing how to maximize whatever it is you're doing makes you a true leader. Therefore, you can be the king of the castle and demand, so to speak, submission. Because in my experiences and conversations, women who find a man that can lead them and make good, sound decisions, 90% of the time will follow and submit. Now, if all you're doing is begging a woman to submit to you and quoting biblical terms to her and yada yada yada, but you ain't showing no proof of leadership, you're gonna always have a problem. Exactly, Brian. And if you're a man and you insecure about your woman making more money than you, then I want you to take away your man title and just say you're a male. That's why you check the boxes. Don't say man or woman, it say male or female. You're a male. And I want ladies stop calling males men until they exhibit men-like tendencies. Because I don't know this. I don't want to get into this real man thing or grown man. But there's certain things that come with having a penis makes you a male. Doesn't make you a man. Having this beard doesn't make me a man. Because clearly I've seen women who have beards almost like mine. So anyway, stay focused. Stay focused, y'all. Could get me in trouble. Silk, what's going on? Mr. Franks, what's up? Tommy, you good? So when we start talking about finances, especially with couples, the first thing you got to do, and this I'm gonna make this go to men first, is you got to know what the goal is, and you need to set the goal in accordance with what you and your partner both want. It can't be what you want. It can't be what she wants. It's got to be something that's going to work for the good of both of y'all, which is why you got to have a head of household. Because if the goal is to get a wash and dryer, then this is what y'all need to work for. If the goal is to get a new house, this is what y'all need to work for. You can't be like, oh, we want to get a house, but we're going to keep partying every weekend and dropping down. Pink, what's good? Pink, put your website up for me, because I have already talked about, bam, Just cause. LA Pink calls this, y'all. I did this just for her. Having a white beard, it makes me angelic in nature. April Nash was good. What's going on, Corey? You like that? Let me let y'all get a close up in front of my 3 cameras. That's the truth right there. It's nice and heavy. It's got a good feel to it. Give me a little roll. Ain't too tight on me. Y'all see that? That's what's up. And to go with my Fitbit. Bam. And it just happened to go with the tie. I'm just saying. What the man saying Fridays, you got to coordinate. In the gray shirt. Got to coordinate. But Pink gonna put the website up because she does these. So Pink, make sure you put your website up for the people I'm showing it to. All right. So yeah, but we get back to the finances. And I'm old fashioned. I do believe that a man should be able to be in control of that, because everybody need to be on the same page. And that man, if he's going to earn his role, if he's going to earn his title as king or head of household, he needs to exhibit exemplary tendencies when it comes to finances. Now, that ain't to say that he ain't going to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But some decisions that I've had to make as the king or the head of household, sometimes they benefited me, sometimes they benefited my partner, sometimes they benefited the ultimate goal. Because sometimes you have to make these decisions. You know, sometimes the money's a little thin, but you need to go out to dinner to give everybody a break. Because sometimes your queen or your partner is tired. You need to recognize that. So one little stop, one little glitch in the system, small glitch, is not going to put you behind. You can't go out and buy a new car while you're trying to do this, but going out to eat every now and then, just give everybody a break, some new experience, that's not that big a deal. But you can't be financially irresponsible and think, fellas, you can't think that she's going to keep following you into homelessness. That is sheer stupidity. That's not through thick and thin. That's stupidity. Ladies, if you're running the money section and you start doing stupid things, if you keep buying red bottom shoes instead of paying bills, for the man to stay with you is stupidity. Because you know what you're doing. And I mean, you know, and it's cute when we talk about retail therapy, because everybody need to do something. You know, my mama told me a long time ago, don't work for the sole purpose of paying bills. You're going to hate working. Always do something for yourself. Always. Lamario, what's good? Jamal, always do something for yourself. But make sure that something that you do for yourself is within your means. What I tell you, didn't I tell you I was going to do a show with it on? Because you the truth. You are the truth. Uh, sis, what's going on? I heard y'all moved to Savannah. How's everything? Right. Odessa said my mom handles all the finances, but my dad is still head of the household. And for those that don't, for those of y'all that don't know, I'm operating on 3 pages because I can't never get y'all. Some of my friends are so colored. I can't get y'all to one thing. I would love for everybody to go to the Random Thought with DVP page, but I realize that sometimes it's on its own mission. But I need you to go to that page, leave a review. I make sure you like the page if you haven't liked the page yet, because I'm trying to get sponsorship. Random Thoughts with DVP. It's at the top of the link, or just type it in. It'll come up. Like it. If you want to know when the show come on, just click follow. If you watch the show and you like the show, leave a review. Leave me inbox if it's something you want me to talk about, or if it's something you don't like about the show. How can I improve it? Don't tell me you like it. That's cute when you like it, but I want to know how to make it better. So that's what I'm looking for. I mean, I like constructive criticism. How my nieces? I ain't seen my nieces in a couple of 100 years. They ought to all be grown now, Freedom. But yeah, when we get down to the finances, it really doesn't matter who handles them as long as the mission, the goals have got to be the same when you start doing couples finance. When you're doing stuff by yourself, it doesn't matter. You're right. It won't eliminate that because as I meet new people, they don't all get to come here. It won't. So you gotta have oneness of thought. And it's amazing to me that couples don't talk about what they want to do financially. Everybody assumes something. And to me, that's crazy. If we're going to be a couple, why aren't we having a conversation about what our goals are? Our goals, not just what I want us to do. It's got to be what my mate is wanting. And so we can come to a consensus of what is best for us. And we can have different avenues of getting there, but we've got to be going to the same place. If I'm looking for a house and she's looking for a car, we in 2 separate categories. Because let's just say, for all practical sake, a car costs $12,000. A house costs $100,000. So when we get $8,000, she ready to make a down payment. But we need more than 8. I want to make a down payment. I want to do it on the house. She want to do it on the car. But we're not talking about the same thing. She's not interested in the car. I mean, in the house. She's interested in a car. But because we've never discussed this, there's confusion. Janelle, what's good? And these are the things, if you're going to be in a, how is it you can't discuss it? This is what both people are bringing wrong and not being an adult. Because we're sharing a lot of things, but we're not sharing the vision and we're fighting against each other. And remember now, I got a 72-hour rule about doing something wrong. When you know there's something going wrong, you got 72 hours to discuss it. And that's with either sex. Because the longer you let things go, that means the longer you've accepted them. Well, I ain't want to say nothing. Well, if you don't say nothing, that means silence is an agreement. You see something going on? Well, I'm just looking. I ain't going to say. You better say something. And at some point, you got to realize, is it worth it to be homeless? Would you rather be homeless or in love? And if being in love makes you homeless, being in love is overrated. As you watch your significant other waste money to the point where the marshals and stuff come to knock on your door. Shirley Brown, what's good? Hey, Gail, how are you? How's the married life? So you got to keep that in mind. And I see people, even married people, when I ask them, what y'all playing? Sometimes they don't even have the same plan. Oh, we just playing it by ear. You got to have a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It's just that simple because you don't never know where you're going. What's up, Mr. Glass? And so you gotta get that part in there. I wonder what happens if I hit this invite button. Anybody know what happens if I hit? Let me invite somebody who I know. What happens if I hit the invite button? Let me invite John L. and let me invite Kathy Waters. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder if I can invite you, Odessa. Let me invite Chuck and see what happens. What's up, Sandra? I'm still learning how to do this whole Facebook live thing. So yeah, so you got to get into that. You got to talk to your partner about what your goals are to make sure that y'all want to achieve the same thing. And if y'all not, you got to be able to have these discussions. To me, these financial discussions should take place monthly, if not bi-weekly. because every time y'all getting paid, y'all need to make sure everything's going the way y'all want it to go. See, me, I'm on overpay of bills. I run all my bills off to the nearest 100. I mean, to the nearest 10. That's just who I am. But I'm not living from paycheck to paycheck either. When I was, I didn't, but I know better now. So if I'm in a relationship and I like staying ahead of my bills, because, you know, things happen. You know, there's a couple times I missed bills because I was fiscally, I ain't gonna say I was fiscally responsible. I was just irresponsible, period. I had too much going on. Cletus, what's going on, man? How you been? With that pigeon logo, stop playing. John, did I invite you? What happened when I invited you? So, you know, things happen. But you can't let them happen to the point of homelessness. I ain't never missed a rent payment. I might have missed cable, might have missed Georgia Power. It's because I was just doing too much. But you got to be able to discuss this. And then when it happens, and I'm talking strictly to the fellas now, because I'm a man. Fellas, when you're fiscally responsible, rule number one is own up to it. And don't take it personal. How she feel? John, I can see you.
I see.
Can you read the screen? Can y'all hear John? I'm just trying to see if this is the way to have guests without me venturing out in public. So I'm just you the test subject.
Appreciate that.
So you my co-host, John. As a matter of fact, John, you can we discuss part of your personal life without getting too personal?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
So you finna get married, right?
Yes.
So how do y'all work out y'all finances? Can y'all hear John? How do y'all work out?
How do we work out? How do we work out what?
Who's running the financials? Who's running the financial portion of the relationship?
Me.
Okay. And if there's a problem, does she? Can y'all talk about it? Thank you, Sandra. Make sure you rate it.
Absolutely.
And that's what I don't understand, how people can be together, but y'all can't talk about finances. I got some people telling you, hey, don't be flirting with another man on my show now. Hey, this ain't that kind of show. I'll block you. You can only flirt with the host. And when people, I hear people, and I know John, so I can pick with him all the time. John is a hardworking man. I don't know what his future wife does, but I know how hard he's supposed to work. But when you're doing the finances things, if y'all don't discuss what y'all future is about, y'all headed down the wrong path. Cause y'all got a house already, John?
Yes.
So chances are y'all ain't looking to buy another house, right?
Possibility.
Okay. And see, that's something that's got to be discussed if they looking at buying a house, because a house is way different from a car. It's way different from a pair of red bottom shoes. Khatib, you got one more time to speak to that man and you blocked for good. I'm a jealous host. Don't get it twisted. Don't let the red halo. So what's some other things you the couples need to think about when they finance? Because you just getting into this about to get married, so y'all finna form a union.
I think the main thing is
like this,
like you said earlier about the plan. I think if you all have a discussion about that beforehand, what we try to do is we look at how much I make, look at how much she makes, what the bills are in total. A certain percentage of what she makes goes into the pot. A certain percentage of what I make goes into the pot that can cover everything. And that way she still has some money for what she needs to do. I still have some, and everything is covered.
And I
so
like
it's
that.
not always going to be a 50-50 split, because if somebody makes more money than the other person,
exactly,
it kind of needs to be.
And see something he said, because I see some of these posts where women talk about the man's supposed to do everything and the woman should be able to save more money. To me, that's pure stupidity. But if you find a man who go for that, that's between you and him. I would never go for that, because I don't see how we building if I'm the only one who contributed to something. And that's how so many people get caught in bad situations. I don't believe we should contribute 50-50 like John said. Everybody should give a portion, and everybody should be able to save a portion. Say it again?
Based on your level.
Right.
Based on your level, what you're making.
And at the same token, everybody want to be able to have some money to the side that don't nobody account for. So, and I'm just using round numbers. Let's say John make $1,000 just because I like round numbers, and his wife or his fiance make $800. Well, I mean, and he may want to contribute $700-800 depending on what it is. He may not have an expensive lifestyle, and he may only ask his fiance to put in $200 or $300 based on what he knows about her, so she can put money off to the side to take care of other things. But there has to be, to me, there has to be an hour pot, so that if John is out of town or whatever, his fiance can still pay the bills, and he don't have to be there, because it still should be who taught me this? I forgot who taught me this, but you should never have anything that if one person gone, the whole show stop. A single point of failure. And I learned that. So if they've got this, and then John got his account where he's saving money, his fiance has her account where she saving money, everybody still has their own independence. Because his fiance, like any woman, don't want to keep asking him for money. John, like any man, don't want to keep having to go to his woman and say, hey, can I get $50 for this? Can I get $50 for that? What you save on your own is yours. But the pot that's committed money. So if John want to blow $50, $60,
is for somebody to buy you a birthday gift with your own account money.
Right, and that you can see what they spend on it. And that, to me, that is so, that's so degrading for a woman to have to go into our account to buy me something and I see everything. She should have her own account. I should have my own account, but there should be an account that we both have access to, strictly to pay bills that we contributing to. That shows us is the key word. It shows us building, not me building for us, not her building for me. It's a joint thing, and if something goes wrong, everybody get to see that account. If he don't pay, if he use that money to pay something else, boom, she sees that. Because I'm sure, we both have worked for the government. We both have seen our own people become homeless because somebody's blowing the money on something else. People who drinking, smoking, gambling, whatever it is, they got addictions and they being addicted with our funds. Right. Now, what I do with my money is, if I blow all my money, I ain't got none, that's on me. Same with John. Right. But that family account, that's on us. So, and you got to have those. And if you got an addiction that you can't afford, you got two choices. You need to pick up a third job or get over your addiction. See, I have an addiction, but I can afford my addiction. I ain't never borrowed no money for my addiction. It's mine. My addiction cost me roughly $60 a month. Some of y'all spend that drinking on the weekend. But that's what it cost me, so I could put more of my funds in a family fund because I ain't got no bad habits like that. And, this actually came in one of my inboxes. What's a woman supposed to do when her husband is financially irresponsible? And, I ain't gonna never tell you to break up. But you gotta be able to have, and I talk about this all the time, open, honest communication. Don't just talk. It's gotta be honest. And you have to, I don't want to say threatening, but you have to say stuff you mean. Because I ain't telling nobody to stay in love until they homeless. Hey, Jackie, I've been looking for you. I need a key made. Hey, Jackie, your buku is the best locksmith going. The best.
Hey.
Cigarettes, bro. Don't nobody smoke.
I'm going to have to do this co-hosting thing another time.
Okay, I just wanted to try. You can log off. I just want to see how it works. I appreciate you, brother. So now we know how to get this done.
Yes, sir. We'll do it next time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bro, ain't nobody smoking cigarettes. That ain't healthy for you. That ain't healthy. Appreciate it. So, yeah. When you're doing this, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, you got to let your man know if he's being irresponsible. There shouldn't be any hidden accounts with y'all's money. It can't be. That's got to be something that come in the mail that y'all both can see, that y'all can both access on computers. Because what's the point in, let's just say, who can I pick? Who just spoke to me? I have to pick somebody. Okay, I'm going to pick Jackie. Hey, Jackie, hold on. Jackie might be married. I ain't trying to get in trouble. Okay, I'm going to use V, even though I know V married. We went to school together. If me and V married, we got to have an account. And I travel a lot. When I'm out of town, V's got to have access to be able to pay the bills. Because I'm out of town working, I don't always have time to do this. And this is where you cannot have a single point of failure. And this is where a lot of people are failing financially in relationships because they want to be not just the primary bill payer, they want to be the only bill payer. And I see this too many times with, I know, Brian, I ain't paying you no attention. I see this too many times in death. There's money and don't nobody know where it is or how to get to it because the primary bill payer or the primary money earner kept everything a secret. For whatever reason, I ain't going to get into that. That's a whole separate show. But you can't do that. When you're in a relationship, if you're going to truly call yourself a couple and put y'all out there to the world and this is what we're doing, we building a future together and this is where we decided we want to go, we got to share these things. We got to share, especially once we start cohabitating. And as long as I got my place, she got her place, we're not a real couple. I'm going to stick to that theory. But the minute me and B start living together and we going out as a couple and this is my woman and I'm her man, we got to have a joint account. She still needs to have her stuff. I still need to have my stuff. Her paycheck go to her account, mine come to my account, and then we contribute what we're supposed to every 2 weeks or every month to our account to pay bills. You know, because we're going to sit down and say, hey, and so what John said, I'm going to do it in reverse. The first thing we got to do is put all our bills down. Once we put the bills down, then we look at what we make, and we decide how we should contribute to that. And to me, that's just simple. I mean, if you do it the other way, it ain't no big deal. You put on what you make and then start subtracting the bills. But I just prefer to know what we got to pay out first. Because there may be some things that we can consolidate. Brian, hit me up. I may have something for you till you start truck driving school. Hit me up after the show. Inbox me your number. I may have something that you might be interested in just to get you through this. And you got to account for that. Sometimes unemployment happens. But and kids, right? If you don't write it down, you just you wishful thinking. I keep paper. You got to write down everything that you're doing. That way, it's right there. So when somebody forget, and I'm a big fan of writing, especially for couples. You write stuff down so you can talk about it. You can go right back over it. I write my stuff down. She write her stuff down. We swap so we both know. She know where I stand. I know where she stand. Jackie, you have to do this again, be up. Okay. Jackie, I still need you. I got some new cars. I need some keys made, but I'm gonna reach out to you. Jack, you got a website for your locksmith and service? Cause I tried to call you and I got locked out, but you didn't answer the phone. Jack is the best locksmith I ever met. She came to me twice, and she made a key that everybody told me couldn't be made. So, hey, between Jackie, I know lots of great people. L.A. Pink, I just met on a humbug, and she got me looking sharp. Anyway. But yeah, and this is so important when we dealing, like I say, and this is when you become a real couple. And I'm gonna tell you this, ladies, gentlemen, if you saying that you're a real couple and y'all cohabitating and y'all don't have a joint account together, I'm gonna tell you now, it's bogus. Because now y'all still living, even though y'all living on the same roof, y'all living two separate lifestyles. For real, I ain't no other way to put it. And if y'all really talking about planning the future, all this is learn on the fly. Because you need to know what you can control ahead of time. I need to know that if me and V together, I need to know that when I go out of town, V can take care of these bills. Now, I'm watching the first couple of times because I actually do have access. I'm watching to see if she's paying the bills on time. Because the first couple of times it could be too much for it. It's out of her normal schedule. And this is why talking is so important and writing. Because sometimes you have to, all these little smartphones. Okay, hey, Alfreda, I'm going to stay focused. Check out L.A. Pink. L.A. Pink, put your website down again. She can make them on demand. I know we got history, V, but the first couple of times I want to make sure that she's up for this because everybody's not good at bill paying. They're just not. And I dealt with one who didn't pay bills like I paid. Doesn't matter as long as you pay the bill. Like I said, I'm rounding everything off. I hate odd numbers. Varshay, put your website down. Varshay does financing and she can help you with some things. Hey, Crown Phillips, how are you? But these are things you have to discuss openly and honestly. And if you're in a real relationship, real, quotation marks, you should be able to discuss finances openly and honestly. You should be able to discuss sex openly and honestly. That's how it goes. If you can't do those, then you might want to consider why you're in a real relationship and you can't discuss. Oh, you're in Arkansas? Okay, I can't help you, Brian. My bad. I thought you was in the A. You're in Arkansas. I don't even have no connection to Arkansas other than you now. But yeah, if you're in a real relationship, you need to be able to have this discussion, and you need to start building. You need to start building a nest egg just in case unemployment happens, and it happens to a lot of people. Sad truth is most people don't discuss these things openly, and it ends bad. Yeah, because everybody want to act like it don't happen. That people don't get laid off, people don't get fired, jobs don't go overseas. It happens. You got to be able to discuss it. Demario, what's good? Another one of my designer friends. When your next show, Demario? Honey, I meant to reach out to you. We talking about couples and financing, honey. You know I need you. But yeah, if you can't discuss if you can't discuss finances openly with your partner, are you really in a real relationship? Or is it a situationship? Because I don't understand how you can be a real couple cohabitating and y'all don't talk money. Y'all don't, y'all skirting around money. You wondering if the light's gonna be on when you get home. You wondering if I'm gonna be able to watch ESPN when I get home. I'm wondering about things I shouldn't be wondering about. Because I don't wanna rock the boat. I don't wanna say nothing that was gonna hurt nobody's feelings. I don't get it. Then why are you in a relationship if you can't speak freely? Well, I didn't want him to get mad. I didn't want her to get mad. Honey does finances. Why are you with somebody if you can't talk about finances? Why am I trying to hide money? And don't get me wrong. I ain't saying make it fake. I just say if you are cohabitating now, not stay with me, Tommy. Not just dating. Once you're cohabitating, you're putting yourself out to the world as a couple with a future. Not in the beginning, but before y'all go to this next step, y'all got to start getting there. And sis, you're right, but honest communication, because we all talk. What you mean you rocking the Titanic? You so silly. Honest communication. I gotta tell people, everybody talk, but lies are communication. We gotta have honest communication. Oh, okay. Here we go. Just for those y'all that missed the pre-show, now this is a real tie. So, understand, you gotta be able to have this conversation and know what your goals are so that you can maintain a path to them. Like I say, there's several paths to get there. One person could work more. One person, how you get there is not as important as knowing where you're going. And so that's important that y'all talk about this so that y'all can see the path. Because if you don't, I'm thinking one something, V is thinking something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking house, V's thinking car, because we ain't had this conversation, and it's just crazy. Mark, did you catch that? I know I'm moving too fast. I'm gonna do it one time and give you the talk on a commercial break. But tying a bow tie is relatively easy. You can do it on the fly while you're doing other things. You can do it on the fly. That's what's up. I'm gonna do it slow for y'all another time, but yeah, come on, and it's right, and it's because we're not sharing stuff. And I've known couples where one rushes to get the mail so the other one don't see what's going on. To me, that's a clue, because everybody should be able to see the mail. When I pay a bill, I put it in a tray so everybody can see what's paid. And the other person should do the same. You pay a bill, it should go it's going to file. Bills paid, and there should be a file so you can look and see what's going on. But you should also see it coming out your bank, because we share an account. So if I don't see Georgia Power on there, well, Georgia Power was due on the 8th. Today's the 28th. Why Georgia Power still showing? See, what had happened was I didn't have no gas money. Come on, really? Is that how we doing this? Can y'all hear me pretty good? The show ain't the same without tequila and blue stuff. Just straight blue stuff. Ruben, what's going on, man? So when we doing this, and the reason I call this show Money and Submission is because I hear so many guys talking about why a woman won't submit. And fellas, this is what I'm gonna blame totally on y'all, because you don't do anything to earn their submission. You don't do anything. Just because you got a pen, just because you got facial hair or bald head, she's not going to submit to that unless she just wants to do the nasty with you. If she wants something real with you, she's not going to submit to you just because of that. So you got to earn this. The easiest way to earn it is to be financially responsible. You don't have to be the one that makes the most money, but you have to be the one who understands how money works. Let's just say I was dating Oprah. Oprah going to make way more than I could dream of. But I'm still good with money. She may be better with it, but we have to have that discussion to see who needs to do what, and understand that and accept that, and boom, if I gotta hide what I'm doing, it's right. And the only thing is now, and you shouldn't have to hide anything, but if you shopping, and we talked about this with John, when you buy stuff for your husband, that shouldn't come from a joint account, because he shouldn't be able to see that you paid $400 for him a suit. That's none of his business. You should have your own account for that, and what you do personally should never come from the joint account. The joint account is strictly to take care of y'all stuff. The money that you put to the side for you, him, y'all, actually, that's, to me, even though it's kind of crazy, that should be the secret. Because I don't need to know where every dollar goes unless we're struggling. At that point, then yeah, we ain't got no side things. We pick up a second job or third job just to take care of the things that we want to do personally. But at that point, because there was a time when I was struggling. At that point, you have to realize that, hey, this is what we're doing. We just got to grind balls to the walls and we're working. And, we work, we sleep, we sleep until we get to another point. Then we're going to cut back because we got somewhere we need to be and we have a timeline, which is why writing things down is so important. Because there are things that I wanted to do when I was in a relationship that meant technically I was going to be out of the relationship for 2 or 3 months because I wanted to work. I wanted to work hard because I wanted a summer vacation. And I figured it out at the last minute. So you know what? For the next 6 to 8 weeks, I'm going to be working 7 to 8 hours a week to get this money so we can go on this vacation. And this is where you have to have the open communication. Because most women understand being put off for a minute if you're working toward a goal, a short-term goal. Ain't no woman going to go for this for no 2 years. I'm just saying that's not going to happen. But if you're trying to do something for y'all that's going to take you out of pocket for 6 weeks, I guarantee you, if a woman is down for you, she's going to be down with that because she knows that there's an end goal. What's up, Will? You working hard or you hardly working? So that's where you got to go. But again, if you can't have this open and honest discussion about your finances, especially as a couple, not just two people dating, but it's two people cohabitating who talking about going to the next level, whether you do a traditional marriage, whether you do what do they call it? What do they call you when you with somebody for 6 months or whatever? Whether you're doing that kind of marriage, whatever it is, it's the same. So that's just what's going on. Right, when I shop him, it comes out of my pocket because of certain right, and that's the way it should be. Bella, I need you to call me after the show too. We need to talk. Common law, yeah, thank you. So no matter which one it is, if that's what you're working towards, y'all gotta have a plan, and the plan has gotta be togetherness. It can't be one or the other. It's gotta be we doing this together. And this is what we're gonna do. You keep your stuff here, I'm gonna keep my stuff there, but we got this where we take care of things. Right, and it's not, yeah, I think most places got rid of it, but I still remember the term. So if this is what you're gonna do, fellas, and once again, this is mostly for fellas this time, because I'm glad I got a few. Ladies, tell you guys, if you want her to submit to you, you need to be this man who can be fiscally responsible. Because once again, the number one cause of most relationship failures is financial infidelity. Not cheating with a person, it's cheating with money. Because fellas, some of us are too proud to admit when we can't handle the finance or when we fall behind. Because we messed around and bought a gift that we couldn't afford at the time thinking we could make up for it. Money is what causes most people, ladies, to leave us. That's what happens. And sometimes, fellas, and I know this hard because we all want to spoil our women and take good care of our women, but understand this, and grown women understand this. Sometimes you have to tell them no. Sometimes you can't do stuff for them because it's not in the budget. Hey, I can't do this right now. And most time they're going to understand, especially if they see that you're working towards something. But hey, sometimes you got to go to the matinee movie. Sometimes you ain't going to go see that movie. Sometimes you can't be club hopping. Hey, I got a Fire Stick. I ain't going to no more movies. You know, it's an upfront cost, but over the long term, it saves me tons of money. But you know, however you do it. But when you want this woman to submit to you, you don't agree with what now, Chuck? I hate when you do that. Tommy, what don't you agree with? Hey Valencia. Hey Noel. So, but you gotta sit there and have a plan, even if both of y'all working individually towards something, and you say, hey, V, I need for you to do this while I do this, and then y'all come together and meet. But y'all still got to be working toward some kind of commonality. It can't just be you do your thing, I'm going to do my thing, and whatever happen. Because at some point, somebody's going to become disenchanted. Tom, I'm still waiting for you to tell me what you disagree with so I can get to it. John Robinson, what's going on, man? Don't be mad at me. I've been busy and I forgot. You got the video I sent you, right, Valencia? John Robinson. Hey, any of y'all interested in acting? John Robinson. It's on my page. BDD. They doing some casting, and I'm in trouble because I didn't send him something I was supposed to send him so I could do an interview. I apologize. If you just getting involved, what part of the bill should you handle when you move in with her, giving up your place? And Mero, that's one of the things you got to discuss. Once y'all gonna start bonding, what is it that you can afford to do? What is it that you want to do? How serious are you guys? Because even when as a single man, if I'm spending more time at my girlfriend's house, there are things I need to do. Oh, Chuck, that is the number one reason for breakups is financial infidelity. That ain't me. That's documented. So, Melroy, it just depends. I mean, you should know what you can afford to do. And see, that's one of the things. It's funny to me because, and this is racial. This is so racial. When you met my wife, and that's fine. But you were broke and you wasn't out blowing money. So understand now, it's okay to be broke. Because a good one will stand by you, but you still had a plan. You were trying to find work. You weren't just going out partying every day. So you actually don't disagree with me. And what was I talking about? Okay, and this is racial. And I saw it on one of the TV shows I was watching, and I said, I wish black people would get this. I'm watching the show one day, and there's these 5 white guys. They're all millionaires, but they're staying in a house together. 5 guys who are all worth at least $1 million. And their concept is, why would I get a place and then I meet a woman and chances are we're going to want a new place? All of us can afford this place on our own. But if we split it 5 ways, we can extra afford it. And when I meet somebody, we can go here, there, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And then when it's time for us to join and become a true couple, we can go out and get our own place. I was like, damn. That make a lot of sense. And it was fun. I'm going to get back to you in a second, Mara. Hold on. Let me just get this story here. So when I got my second divorce, I moved in with my mother. 1, because I traveled a lot. 2, because I couldn't see the purpose of paying rent for a place I was only going to be at 10 to 12 days a month. I'd rather give my mama some money. So, and I start, women always say, oh, I wouldn't date a man who didn't have his own place. So some women, when I hear him say that, I just wouldn't date him. But I had I was stacking money because I wasn't paying full rent. I was just giving my mama money. I was still on there 10 to 15 days. Most of the women I dated had their place, or I could afford a hotel because I'm still stacking money. But we don't adopt that concept. We believe, I want a man who got his own place. So if I'm dating, V, you still with me? I'm finna switch to Kativa now because she said she ain't happy with her financial. But anyway, she my girlfriend for the moment. So if I have my own house, Kativa has her own house. So now, if I'm spending 5 days a week at Kativa's house, but I'm still paying all these bills, this is wasted money. But if I got 3, 4, or 5 roommates, I'm not wasting that kind of money because now it's spread amongst 4 or 5 different people. Oh, V back. So they can afford it. So as opposed to paying, and y'all know I like round numbers, as opposed to, let's say, and these guys had a house. So let's say the house that they got, let's just say a 5-bedroom house. Let's just say it's $2,000 a month. Okay? Between 5 guys, that's $400. And if you throw in all the other bills, let's say they probably paying $600-700 as opposed to $1,200 plus. So they still saving $500 off the rip. Okay? Which means they got time to do other things. $500 over the course of a year is $6,000. What's up, Randolph? That's $6,000. That's $6,000 they saving. But for some reason, we as black people don't get that we could do more by consolidating and bonding with other people. Okay, Brian, hit me up. Shoot me your number. I'll call you. Tomorrow. I might call you tonight. Don't make me lie to you. But yeah, inbox me your number and I'll holler at you. But this is the concept that we as a race, we love to miss. Because we don't want to combine stuff. Me and Brian and Randolph and Tommy and Will can't be roommates in a 5-bedroom house. Because 5-bedroom houses are expensive. They $2,000. But if it's 5 of us, that means it's $400. That means it's $400. But we don't get that. And I'm watching and I'm listening to these white guys who are millionaires. They get it. That's how they saving money. As opposed to me spending $1,000 having a nice place, and V or Kativa got their place, they spend $1,000. That's $2,000 between us right there. So right there we could afford a 5-bedroom house. Instead we got two bedroom, 3-bedroom apartments or whatever. But we not bonding our stuff. Because I'm spending all my time over there. She's spending all her time with me. At some point we have to understand that we're wasting money. But because we both want to be grown in the eyes of our peers, I gotta have my own place. I need to do this. Okay. And it sounded cute. I'm saying I heard all the jokes about me staying with my mama. I just kept laughing. Because every time somebody wants, hey, yo, D, I need to borrow $200. Where your money at? Remember that? I'm staying with my mama. I'm saving money. But you want to keep picking at me. But because you trying to do too much, you ain't got it. Miss Cole, what's good? What's good? Another one of my fashion designs. If y'all remember that black jacket I had, oh my goodness, I got it. It's too far to walk to put on. If I had a commercial break, I would get on. Jackie Cole from J. Cole Fashion did that jacket for me. She's on here. Well, Brian, you know this is live. You can play it back. Speaking of lives, it's here and it's on YouTube. Random Thoughts with DVP. Hey, do your thing. Right, Crown, we too busy bragging about we got this and we got that, and we don't understand what we doing. Every day, everybody was that big, right, and we all save money. And people don't get that concept of that's how we can save money if we start combining things. Oh, I need my privacy. Well, actually, I need a roof over my head. Privacy is cute, but that's why God invented doors. If I can save some money for my future, I'd rather do that than be flexing for everybody. Oh, yeah, he got his own place. He ready for this. He ready for that. Ain't nobody got that kind of time. Hey, Brian, make sure you leave me a review, too. Tell your friends, hey, share this to your page. Everybody, I need for y'all to start sharing these videos. Get your friends to come like it. I need 1,500 so I can get sponsorship. Can I get that done for y'all? Can I get that done, please? Pretty please? You the man. Make sure you leave me a review, too, though. But that's what people don't get. Like I said, everybody wanted to ridicule me at first about staying with my mama. Was I supposed to be ashamed of that? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. John, we still going to do the interview, or we want to wait till next week so I can get you my info? We just going to do it on the fly. You can see I'm good at stuff on the fly. Hey, I need for y'all to go to John's page and tell John T. Robinson that he need to give me this role in his upcoming show. I like the role. I think y'all going to like me in it. Y'all going to see the rough, rugged me. So hit John up and make sure, tell John, vote for me as money. That's all I'm going to say. Vote for me as money. All right, so, but to me, that's why I don't understand why we don't want to look at people who are successful and follow them. Why don't we want to be roommates? I don't want to sleep with somebody and all these other people. Well, get a hotel room. That's the whole purpose of being able to save money, is that you can do stuff when you want to. See, I like going out of town. When I was staying with my mom, anytime I got the urge to go out of town, I could. I was already traveling, but I had extra money because now I ain't paying for this. And again, I don't have a house that's empty for 18 days. Brenda, and that's why I love you. But that's the whole process. And okay, take care, V. But the thing is fellas, if we want a woman to submit, we got to show her that we got these leadership qualities and we can take her to the next level, whether she want to or not. Back home in Florida, there was a Hispanic family that lived next to me, and there was a lot of people in the house. However, most families were living in there until they could afford to buy another house. Once one family moved out and bought the house, everybody would migrate there and so on. Exactly. And we don't get that. That's how a lot of people come up. But we too proud, we too boastful to want to say that we living with other people and we ain't got our own, and we studying debt because we don't want to live a life that's conducive for us. We'd rather live above our means. I was just telling somebody the other day, hey, Uncle Sam taught me this. We go in and using round numbers again, making $700 a month. Once you learn how to live off $700 a month, every time you get a raise, it should go to a savings account or some other account. You don't, just because you get a raise from $700 to $800 don't mean you should change your apartment or buy a new car. You know how to live off $700 and you doing okay. There's nothing wrong with, after you save some money, doing something good for yourself. because my mama said, if you're working just to pay bills, you're going to always hate your job. So get you a splash phone. Put 10% or whatever in there and blow it. Don't pay a bill with it. Do something that you want to do. Do something you want to do. I took a part-time job one time because I wanted a PlayStation. This was back in the day. Mama said, how much is a PlayStation? I was like, it's probably like $250. So I was working this job. 6 months later, I ain't paying no attention because I'm just working, stacking paper, putting it up under the mattress. My mom said, you ain't got no money for that PlayStation yet? Because why are you still working another job? I said, oh, I probably do. She said, how much money you got? I looked up under my mattress, right? Because that's where I'm putting the money. Because I'm just going to buy a PlayStation. It don't really need to go in the bank. I had $4,000 up under my mattress. $4,000 cash. I'm just putting up under the mattress for a $200 PlayStation. So I ended up buying a PlayStation and a pair of shoes. But the story is I took a job just to get something out of the ordinary because I didn't want to take it out of my regular check. I worked a little too long, but man, that was neither here nor there. Hey sis, what's going on? Hush your mouth, Tommy. But the thing is, and it's like now, women know there ain't a woman who out there who doesn't understand that I'm good with money. There are women who I haven't even dated who have given me their finance and say, hey, D, show me how to save money. Show me how to do this. Show me how to do that. And I sit down and I devise a plan for them. Now, I ain't nowhere near on the level that Honey and Barshell, because I can't tell you about investments. I can just tell you how to save living expense money. I can't tell you how to move to the next level. But I can get you from living the paycheck to paycheck if you give me enough information. But between Barshay and Honey, now they can give you more information. Barshay, did you put your website down? Honey, did you put your information down? I ain't even dealt with the PS4. I still got I got the PS3, the one that plays the PS2 in one game, so I'm good. But thank you, Valencia. But that's what we get with this. We get so caught up into the system. Ooh, it's 7:15. Nobody even tell me it was at 7 o'clock, management. That we lose sight of what we're doing as a couple. Because we get so caught up in the wanting to take care of the Joneses. So as I'm doing good on my own, when I decide to be in a relationship, I need for them to be able to compete with my doing good. So yeah, when we first started, we just kicking in and it's just a situation. What they're doing really ain't that important to me. But once we decide we want to cohabitate and we want to start building an empire, we have to share information. I don't need to know what's in their 401k because I don't care about that. I need to know, hey, what are you doing now? Is this a stable job? Okay, Dr. Wanda Bingham Carter, that's what's up. I'm going to make sure, hey, she's taking good care of you, so you doing your thing. You watching the show. Hey, man, we're going to have to talk. Make sure you leave me your number, Brian. Is it her birthday? Because I see I got a couple birthdays coming. I need to start doing birthday shout-outs. But this is how we got to start doing stuff. I'm into modeling now. That's a whole separate expense. Even though as models, they give you a lot of clothes to wear, and LA Pink is hooking the brother up with some accessories, and she's there doing her thing. And I got some guys who make bow ties, even though this isn't one of them, but there's a couple of guys who make bow ties, and I'm getting close. But some of the stuff I still got to bring my own shoes until I find a shoe designer who wants me to model their shoes. Well, make sure you come back and remind me so I can get on my November show. But fellas, and again, I'm stressing this to fellas because I got a lot of y'all watching the show today. And ladies, listen up. If your man ain't doing right, you've got to pull his coattail. And if he's sensitive about that and he won't own up to it, you need to think about where you're at. And it's like my brother Thomas said, when he came down here, he didn't have nothing, but he wasn't hanging out with me blowing money he didn't have. He told me he was looking for a job. I was helping him look for a job. So as long as they trying to get that together and not blowing money, I'm still saying it's an investment. But when all you want to do is drive your car and drive you to work and want you to fill out his resumes and want you to do this and want you to do that and want you to get a raise, we're going to call that a clue. This is pink, so it can't be a red flag. But if it was red, see, I'm right here next to my Nike collection. That's red. If your guy won't talk to you about money, it's red flag. if he gets sensitive when he blowing money and he said, "Shut up, I got this," it's red flag. And fellas, we can't let our pride get in the way of where we can't ask for help. I mean, there was a time when I was that guy. I wasn't always great with money. I don't want to say that. I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. I'm going to pay this bill late this month, pay this bill late next month. I was too proud to say, "Oh, babe, maybe I need you to put in just a little bit more. Cause I don't want to tell her I got suspended and my check gonna be bad this week or whatever it was. Cause if I tell her I got suspended, then she gonna know where I was for 2 weeks. I mean, some of the stories I hear are just crazy. But you cannot be dishonest when it comes to money. You cannot be dishonest. What's up, Smokey Joe? It is. Hey, Nikki Nicole, you hurt my feelings. I'm so sad, Nikki. I'll tell you why later. So when we doing this with the money, and once again, we talking about as a couple, not just two people dating. We talking couple in the sense of living together, already been ring shopping, may even have a ring on. We talking about empire building couples. You have to talk about these things. You have to discuss, hey, what is it we're gonna do? I need to find something to do that makes there's always something to do. The best thing to do is find your passion and see if your passion will pay. If not, figure out how much money you need and pick up a trade. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, I'm going to tell you, Nikki. I'm going to tell you, because I heard you send out invitations and I didn't get one. Brenda's always, for people who want to work, there's always jobs out there. And sometimes, I worked at Burlington Coat Factory. And I heard people say, "Why are you working at Burlington?" Now, understand I'm a retired cop. For security jobs, we get paid quite a bit of money. Get paid pretty good money. Burlington was just something I wanted to do. I wanted to unload trucks because I needed to keep in shape. Unloading the truck kept me in shape. It was good cardio, got lift weights, and I got discounts on bow ties. I didn't care what they was paying me. I did it for the benefits. Sometimes we have to do stuff that other people don't think, and don't worry about how people gonna feel about us. I like doing. I like the manual labor. For those y'all that don't know, I used to move furniture. I like that. How can you not find Darren versus Peter? Darren, and Brian, you can actually send it to this inbox. I'm gonna get it. I mean, management gonna send you a little thank you note, but that's generated. But I still get it. But Darren versus Peter. I don't know what to say about you, sir. You got me discombobulated. But we can't get around that when we're trying to build for a future where we feel the need to hold on to the secrets about finances, about what we want out of life. See, all this is legit. I do like labor. I mean, because it kept me in shape. And, the shallow part of me wants women to want to see me naked, so I wanted to make sure I had a good body for it. But, share it again. Oh, you know what? It may not share it till it's over with. I think that's how it works sometimes. I don't know. It won't let me share while I'm doing it. Y'all notice this. Ty, Mark, you still there? It's a slow process. I'm doing this in super slow mode for you. You know what? I have so much fun with y'all sometimes. I miss y'all when I don't get to do the show. Oh, sis still there. Oh, I'm in trouble. You were saying do what you like and don't worry about other things. Well, you know what? And it's not even do what you like. Do what's necessary for you to maintain. It's just crazy. Hey, bro. Y'all moving too fast for me now. Hey, bro, once they get our ways, they will understand why some of us do certain things, not only to stay in shape, but we decide to make our own money. And that's right. I mean, that's what you got to do. Sometimes it ain't about what the masses want. Like I say, I do pretty well with money. And everybody was like, "Man, you work at Burlington? You in the stock room? Man, I couldn't do that." I didn't ask you to do that. I got it. It just came through. I didn't ask you to do that. I'm telling you what I do because I wanted to hook up on bow ties. I can get 50% off. That's a bargain. So I could work somewhere else and pay full price for bow ties. I could work at Burlington and pay half price for bow ties and shoes and other stuff. To me, it was a win-win situation. And I am side. Don't get it twisted. You see who my studio audience is. I'm in a room by myself with the door. Yeah, it just came through, Brian. I'm gonna hit you later. Katrina Dunbar Hurst. Yes, I like labor. But yeah. But anyway, when we get back to what I'm talking about is couples finances. This is a big thing. You have to be able to have these discussions, and everybody needs to contribute so that nobody feels, one, like they're being left out, or two, like you're building something without them. I mean, I hear women all the time talking about, oh, he left, I didn't have nothing, because you left everything to him. And don't get me wrong, I ain't agreeing with it, but I understand why men do things. If it's all my money going into something, why should I share anything with you? You didn't put nothing in with it. You were saving your money doing whatever. That's on you. So when it's time to go, take what you brought, which was nothing, and get to getting. But if we building together, you have a vested interest in it. Don't let none of these little crazy laws fool you, because while you fighting for 3-4 years to get something back, whatever. Build together. Build together. And this is where we share information. Everybody putting something forth. Plus, you still got your outside stuff where you can save. I mean, to me, that's just an easy concept. And it's the only workable concept. Like I said, if you find some truly, everybody talk about these super old-fashioned guys where they took care of everything. It's a different time and age. And these guys that did this, hey, my showers. My church mom over there trying to get me in trouble. These guys that did this, the woman who was at home took care of the home. I mean, I'm hearing stories about guys who work, and they got to come home and cook and do dishes and mom, don't listen to this. But if all you offering is sex, I can get that anywhere. I don't have to be a major worker to get that. If all you're providing at the end of the day is that, you are super easily replaceable. Don't be upset when it happens, because I'm telling you, if that's all you bring to the table, it's going to happen. You're supposed to tell me at the hour, Chuck. And that's the system. And I'm going to swing back over here to Chuck right quick. Chuck, Tommy, my brother. All right, he came here. He told you he was broke when he came here. Now he got a job. We went, picked him up a car. See, because he wanted something. He got with me. We wasn't even super close then, but now we aces. You can't separate us. How many pages you gonna bounce to, shawty? It's like 3 pages in less than 3 minutes. But he want to work. He worked for me too. He want to work. So when you want to work, there's ways to find jobs. There's money out there for people that want to work, ain't got no excuses. Because don't nobody want to hear you fussing and complaining. I've been hiring people for the past 2 weeks I'm on an assignment and hiring people. Commercial break. I'm hiring. I'm hiring. I'm not HR now, but I was tasked to hire some people. I get a phone call. This is what the phone call says when I answer. I said, Darren Bell, how can I help you? The voice on the phone says, yo, what's up, my nigga? I heard you was hiring. That's why we stay unemployed. What's up, my nigga? This ain't on my phone now. This is on my company phone. You don't even know me. So I'm like, nah, we not hiring. Yo, but my dude said y'all was hiring, bro. What up? I can't get no work. You can't. And I don't know if it's because I'm old, because I was having a sensitive moment, if I'm feeling myself, if I'm bourgeoisisms. I don't know, but I don't like being called the N-word by people who know me. I just don't. By a total stranger who's trying to get a job. Okay, in a commercial break. I was supposed to share that with y'all earlier. It's been bothering me because I called people and asked them about that to see if I was being overly sensitive or if I was just being an old man and not getting it. Is that how people respond to job application? That they just call and be like, yo, nigga, what up? Can I get a hookup? I was speechless because I kind of didn't know what to say. Because ain't nobody called me and said that to me in like forever and ever. I was flabbergasted. I don't even know what it meant, but that's what I was. I was something I didn't even know what it meant. Hey, do y'all like the color of this tie? Did I show y'all my jewelry yet? From LA Paint. Did I show y'all the watch? Fitbit. Y'all liking this? Hey Teresa. He was serious, and that's what I couldn't get. And you're right, parenting plays a part, but so does associations. And like I said, I'm gonna use my brother Tom all the time. He came out, we didn't know each other, but I'm a hard worker. I'm retired. In retirement, ladies and gentlemen, don't retire. I thought retirement was the greatest thing for the first 6 months. In retirement, I probably got 6 jobs, 6-ish. I mean, I don't do them every day. Some of them I don't do every week. But I got 6 jobs now. Because I'm scared of being broke. I am so fearful of being broke that I will always work. I mean, I got a retirement check coming. Because I'm scared. And plus, I read the book. Multiple streams of income. I believe in that. Modeling. If I listen now, this is my plea to you people. Please, ask your friends to come and like the page. For those y'all that's watching, go to my show page, Random Thoughts with DVP. Leave me a review. I'm trying to get sponsorship. I want to get paid for doing a radio show. Multiple streams of income. But it starts with likes, because I need to get X amount of likes to start getting the ads coming. And then, I get picked up by somebody. So, Random Thoughts with DVP is the show page. If you're not on it, because I'm confused now, which I got 3 pages going because I got friends who don't know about the show page. Anyway, and that's what I want. Can you get your friends to like the page? Those of y'all that are liking it, Brian, leave a review. These many stars, please. And if it's something that you don't like or you want me to improve upon, shoot me an inbox, Valencia. Do that for me. There's my niece. I'm always nervous when her and her husband don't log in at the same time because I'm thinking they're always doing something totally inappropriate. And they have kids to prove they engage in totally inappropriate behavior on a regular and recurring basis. Okay, so right now I'm just drinking pure Powerade. Now last week I had tequila. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, not last week. 2 weeks ago I had tequila, and it was tequila and Hawaiian punch. Oh my goodness. I gotta get me some more of that. I was feeling that. Y'all should check out that last show too. 2 weeks ago. It's probably one of my best shows ever. But this one is coming up there because I'm liking the comments, Brian. I'm liking the way y'all interacted with me. I promise I'm gonna get over this anxiety attack I have from being in public. I'm gonna get back out there. I got a couple of offers to come do a live show. I'm just scared of what's going to happen when I get surrounded by people again. Last time, I mean, it was traumatic. I was sweating. Those that know me know I'm weigh but 175 pounds. When I started sweating like that, I started looking like Lil Pookie because I must have dropped 10, 15 pounds at that show because I was just, my heart was racing. I was sweating like a stuck pig. Anyway, so, fellas, if you want true submission, you don't have to make as much as she make. Just be good with what you make and understand the hustle. And if you're not good with money, let her be the bill payer. It's not that big a deal. Kativa, stay focused. Yes, you friends with 2 of them, and then I got the show page and the other page. Yeah. Submission is earned. Fellas, don't think a woman should submit to you just because you have male tendencies, because you have body organs, because you have facial hair. Earn the right to be submitted to. Earn it. Johnny, what's up? That's one of my longtime friends. He knew me before I had a full beard. I've always had facial hair. Next time you change your name to Nisi, you need to let me know because I'm trying to figure out who Cleopatra Jones was. It took me like a week and a half to figure out it was you. Hey, Paula, how you doing? Paula's one of my favorite bartenders at a place I used to work. Thank you. Make sure you like the page and tell your crew. I was supposed to come and do a show there once upon a time. Yeah, Kativa. You know how I feel about that. But yeah, understand this. If you're going to be in a relationship, even if you ain't, for those of y'all who just started, understand there's nothing wrong with cohabitating with roommates in order to save money. Only time I'm going to tell you this ain't cool is for ladies with girl children. When you got girl children, you have to be extra, extra careful. But, I mean, I believe that with kids, period. But if somebody who you trust, save your money together. And what you also get is an alarm system. Get you an alarm system. When you got roommates, you have built-in alarm system because you can't be home all the time, and chances all y'all working at the same time are limited. So somebody's always there. That means somebody's always there to protect your stuff. Like I said, for me, I was traveling 15, 20 days a month. The logic of paying rent somewhere for 5 to 10 days made absolutely no sense to me. Like I said, I caught flack for living with my mom, but I really didn't care. I knew what I was doing. Me and my mom got a whole lot closer. It made her, you know what I'm saying? I'm her only child. It created a whole different bond. I mean, I had my own little room. It made me more responsible because I wasn't bringing nobody over there. You know, and I went through the normal kid stuff. You know, why you going so late? Why you don't come home? But, you know, that's just what moms do. You got to appreciate them for it. But I had somebody who, you know, she missed that. She wanted to do my laundry. Who am I to fuss? Knock it out. There were just things that were going on, so I was cool with that. I'm still working, y'all. But once again, this is part of the process when you start doing things as a couple, as a real couple. And like I said, we're not talking the basic dating. We're talking about building an empire type couple. I'm gonna use my niece. Who does the finances? You or Farad? Courtney. She a little slow because they probably doing something they ain't got no business doing. Who handles? Well, since you told the admin, you probably do the finances. But who handles the finances? Right, and see this thing, you both should be able to do it, but one person should, because there are times when you're gonna conflict. And this is one of the things I say that for me it's important to be the man because it's only two of y'all really. So every vote is 50-50, y'all agreeing. Your woman has to accept the fact that the decisions you make, that she thinks that you're making them and they're best for what you guys want eventually. Because some days you make decisions that don't work in her favor. Some days you do. But if she loves you and if you earn the right for her to be submissive, she gonna just go with it because she knows that you make good decisions. I lead because I have, right, and because he's working. And see, the way their relationship goes, that's the way it works. And as a man, you can't be afraid to let them do that if they got more time. Like I said, I just happened to be great with money at one point. I understood the whole money process. Even in working, I knew how to do stuff on the fly, and I would write stuff down to get done. And it's something that you guys need to be able to have open, honest communications about. Because this, I'm telling you guys, this will get a woman to get on that submission train. To say, "Ooh, he got this." They let their guard down because they trust you. They trust that you're going to be able to take care of them. They trust that you ain't going to let the lights get turned out on them. They trust that they're going to come home and all their stuff ain't going to be on the front lawn. This causes submission. Okay? But you got to be man enough to say, hey, when things are going down and you don't make us enough money, if you're an hourly employee, you used to making 40 hours, but you know, you got cut back to 32, 30, 28. That means the portion that you're supposed to be submitting to the pot is changing. You have to let your partner know this ASAP. Not later on when all the bills start falling behind, because your partner may be able to make up for the time that you're slacking. But if they don't know and they spending their little portion of the money because they think everything is good, that's on you, gentlemen. That's on you for not saying, hey babe, this week I got suspended. I'm gonna be short like 14 hours. So can you add a little bit extra this time? But you got to be willing to have a conversation, and you got to be secure enough in your manhood to say, hey, I'm going to be short this pay period. Can we do this? How can we do this? Or maybe we need to cut something out. Maybe we need to do this. But you got to be man enough to let them know that is coming. They don't need to find out when they come home that the lights are off. My lights went off one time. Luckily, it was a power failure in the grid and not me. Because I'm like, oh, no, I paid them. I'm calling for the red raise hell. The grid in your section is down. We will notify you when it comes back on. Okay, cool. So, and that's the system. But you got to be able to really have that conversation. Hey, Paula. Hey, Talia. I'm not even sure if I know y'all. I can barely see your pictures. Welcome to Random Thoughts with DVP. Hey, Suvette. I'm having a ball. It's 7:38. And just because I'm a hey sis, because I am who I am. Once again, let me show off my wares. This came from LA Paint. She's a designer. She does stuff for the people I model with. And this is one of the things that I'm rocking for her and her designs. Notice it goes well with the tie and the Fitbit. Because I wanted something to go with my Fitbit watch. Because I like rocking the pink. I've lost some people to cancer. So I was going to change a different color. But this is my cancer awareness. Even though I think pink is supposed to be for breast cancer. I just do it for cancer period because I like the pink. So I got something to rock with it. And I got the tie and the gray shirt. Just because it's gray. I also don't know if y'all can tell it. But yeah. So. And sis. I'm sorry, niece. She's black owned. Antonio, what's good? So, and this is, because I'm all for buying black. I'm gonna do a show about black. I'm gonna do a show about black next week. Hey, Antonio, I need for you to inbox me your number too, because I don't think I got the right one for you. Anyway, it's 7:40. So y'all got any questions so far about couples finances and submission? Fellas, I want you to understand truly. Ask random women. Don't ask the woman you're dating, or you can ask the woman you're dating too. When you become financially responsible, you don't have to be rich, you just have to be financially responsible. Your woman looks at you in a whole different light, because 9 times out of 10, your woman doesn't want another child that she has to manage. She wants you to be able to at least help with the management of it, or if you can't, lead with it. She wants to be able to go to sleep at night and trust that when she wake up, the light's going to still cut on. She wants to. Miko, we were just talking about you earlier. Jules, what's good? Thanks for this. Hope it is help. Hey, that's right. And sis, this is your first time watching the show with me? Make sure you go to the page and leave me a review. These many stars. Riding Scales, one of my sources of income. Riding Scales owns Cascade Limousine. Riding Scales, put up your website. I drive a limo for Rodney. Only for Rodney. I don't want to drive a limo for nobody, but Rodney's my boy. This is what friends do. Multiple streams of income. Rodney called me and said, hey man, I'm overbooked, but I got a car. Can you drive? Send me a copy of your license so I can put you on my insurance. As a friend, you know what I said? Okay, I sent him my license. I'm a limo driver. Only for Rodney. CascadeLimo.net. That 300 ain't nothing to play with. I don't know if I still got old wedding picked up on my page, but that was a 300 I was in. It's a stretch. It's got the butterfly doors and the butterfly doors and suicide doors. It's what's up. It's a beast. And that's my point. So financial responsibility. Hey, that's better than red bottoms. Financial responsibility will get you coochie coupons all day long. Just real talk. Because they know that they got faith in you. And it's not about being a sugar daddy. It's not being a paymaster. It's about them being and we're talking about committed couples who are building an empire. Not just people who are dating. Dating, you don't have to do none of this. But when you're committed to the process and you see a long-term future, yeah, this is where we are. You want this. Because you want to be able to say, baby, we can't afford to do that right now. And she just look at you and say, okay. She's going to be sad for a second. But she understands that you got the bigger picture in control. Okay? Because grown women do not mind being told no. They don't. If you have a plan. If you just tell them no because you screwing up money, that's a whole different animal. But if they know you got a plan and they see you executing that plan, boom, they with you. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns? I'm in the last 15 minutes, so I'm gonna let y'all have the floor for a minute because I'm gonna get ready to do my close out unless y'all got something else y'all want to ask me. I love when I see these little hearts pop up. I want to thank you guys who this is your first time coming to the show, and I'm gonna tell you, I try to do this every Wednesday between 6 and 8. Sometimes I'm a little late because I like I said, I got 6 streams of income that I'm running through. And I'm working hard because I like to find the things and I want to do some things. Let me stress though, if you're single, look him up on Facebook, Riding Scales or go to his website, CascadeLimousines.net. Don't be afraid to group with other people. Understand this. 5 people who don't have much equals 3 people who got a lot. So if all we got, and I'm going to use Farad now because Farad is my nephew. If Farad got $300, I got $300, Donnie got $300, Rodney got $300, and Tommy got $300, that's 5 guys, that's $1,500. We can get us a decent place. Okay? But if all of us trying to get something on our own, we're going to all be stuck in a pay-by-day hotel. But if we bond together, we can do something great. And that's what we have to remember, especially as a race, that united we stand. So sometimes we have to do stuff with other people, even if it's for a minute or two. That's what makes us stronger if we combine our forces and we all save up a little money on the side until we can branch out. You see, whites do it, Hispanics do it. We all talk about how they all live so deep. And the thing is I don't know if y'all was paying attention to what Kativa said earlier. All the Hispanics will get together and stay somewhere till one can afford to buy a house. They'll buy a house. Everybody move with them and keep saving, contributing a little bit to the family that just bought a house while they're still saving. Then they'll buy a house. And this is all they keep doing because they keep the money rolling because nobody is group economics. Nobody is stressing trying to take care of everything alone. And this, to me, is one of the greatest things that black people don't get. We rather, I'd rather be stressed by myself. Okay, it's fine. That's what you want to do. I don't want to be stressed, period, especially by myself. Because the minute I lose something, I lose everything. If I got a support system, boom, boom. You know, this whole doing everything by yourself, it's not what's up. But we don't want to hear that because we study trying to impress people. We buying cars that we can't afford because they look nice. I bought a BMW, 1999. Everybody wants to say, why you ain't get a new one? New one come with a car note. I hate car notes. I am not finna buy a car note. Add your brother to what, Brian? I don't want a car note. I like 1999 BMWs. TC, what's going on? Long time no see. I got to give a special shout out to TC because I know she's a Patriot fan, and we can't wait till the season starts. That's the commercial break for the Patriots. Go Patriot. I'm not boycotting the NFL. That's a whole nother story. But why is it I feel like I want to struggle when I can combine my resources and get something bigger and better? Group economics is what's up. I don't care what people think. Like I say, I heard a lot of jokes about me staying with my mom. I heard people say, oh man, look at him, he driving that old car. I like it. I ain't asked nobody to ride in, I ain't asked nobody to pay for it. I like 99. That's what's up. I like 99 BMWs. 99, 2000, 2001, they're my favorite ones. I love them. If you got one for sale, I'll let me. That's what I want. I ain't got nothing against the 2015, 16, 17, except they cost too much. They don't do nothing. I like them. But that's me. And guess who's at the top of my list of people to please? Me. And that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Gas paid for, so that means I got more money to do other stuff with. Don't hate Jazzy. If you ain't a Patriots fan, you don't even understand football. That's all I'm going to say. That's a whole nother sports show. You ain't ready for me on that. So, and that's what people don't like to get. They spend all this money on a nice car. You're paying $400-$500 a month for a car, which means you're probably paying another $200 for insurance. So you spending $600. And if you're trying to have a nice little house, you spend another $1,000. So you already in the hole $1,600-$1,700 before you got a chance to either pay any bills. Every day when I get in my car, all that money is mine. All I gotta do is pay for the gas. Hey, Angel Boykins. It shows a lot of newcomers there. I'm feeling so special. I'm gonna get to these 1,500 likes. Hey, I need for everybody who listening, if you got friends, hey, there's a little tab on there where it say invite friends to like my page. Hey, ask your friends to like my page. Ask them to give me 15 minutes of their time, not the first 15, because that's just my fluff. Ask them to give me 15 minutes of their time and listen to my show on a Wednesday. If they like it, come back. If they don't, no harm, no foul. But I'm asking them to do something free by liking the page. It ain't cost them nothing but 20 seconds of their time, if that much. Just hit like, go on about their business. 748. And I'm good. Like I said, I started off the show talking about what's going on in Houston and people blaming Joel Osteen for what's happened. Yeah, he's a mega preacher. But, you know, I talked about Creflo and this, you know, this jet he want to go overseas to wherever he want to go. What is your church? Not just the mega churches. What is your church doing to help people? Is your church opening doors for the homeless people? Is your church sending water to Flint, Michigan? Is your church sending people to these places? Let me just ask this before I get in trouble. Is your church doing anything to help the community on a regular basis? See, I deal with 2 churches now who every week they feed or giving out clothes. Not to just church members, to anybody who come and get it. And they're not opening their doors, but they are doing something. What is your church doing? What are they doing? What are you doing? Are you just sitting back criticizing people that don't do enough? In reality, we all we got. But in truth, I don't owe anybody anything. If Brenda is homeless, in reality, I don't owe it to Brenda to give Brenda a place to stay. And that's what sometimes we get so caught up in what everybody else should do. No, you help those that help themselves. People, I'm going to use my brother Tommy. When I met Tommy, like I said, he kind of, he told me he didn't have a job. But hey, when he was ready to start working, we looked up some things. He wanted to look for a car. We got in my car and we drove around. We drove a long way to find him a car. Because I knew that he wanted a car so he could work. He presented that image, so I didn't have no problem. I didn't ask him for gas. I didn't ask him to take me out to eat or nothing. This was a brother who was truly in need and trying to do whatever it took to get inside, to get a job. My church rescues child trafficking. That's what's up. And that's all I'm saying, Angel. That is, you make your church do something. This whole going overseas thing is lost on me because there's too much going on at home. I don't know why anybody has to go to another country to find people who need help, when pretty much you can walk out any church, go 2 blocks in either direction, you can find people who need help. Even in the richest sections of town, you can find people within 2 blocks who need help. You're right, I did ask you for some burgers, Tommy. Hush up. But, in the meantime, in between time, and I believe each one should teach too, I can't help everybody, but I can give you a message. And I will try to help people who want to be helped. But it's not my job to help everybody. It's not. It's not even my responsibility. I mean, people fussing me, asking why I don't do this. I can't help everybody. And at the end of the day, if it hurts me, I'm not going to do it at all. If it affects my comfortability, I'm not going to do it. Because why should I be uncomfortable just to make you feel better about yourself? So, we all have our own separate rules and standards about what we can and what we will do. But stop judging everybody because they ain't doing what you think they ought to do. The government, if you pay taxes, who's supposed to help, it's not individual responsibility beyond what they do when they pay taxes. If I'm making $20 million a year, you don't need to worry about how I spend my $20 million. If I want to donate to something, I can. If I don't have to. I'm not morally obligated to. I'm not legally obligated to. I'm supposed to let my conscience guide me. You don't know what's going on with my family, my kids, none of that. So, even though I'm not a big Joel Osteen fan, and I've seen the videos of his church flooded, the videos where they say his church ain't flooded, hey, I also know what happened when they opened up the Superdome to people. All the rapes and the muggings and the stuff that went on. So we don't know the whole story. I'm not defending him because I don't like him one way or the other. I don't care. I don't know him. But for us to sit down and condemn somebody without knowing the whole story is us being so judgmental without the whole story, which is something that we typically do. So I'm going to let that go on that. Group economics is the way to go. If you can't afford something, find somebody else who is also in need that you can do a partnership with. Partnerships make the best friendships. Y'all can come up together. It doesn't have to be a love relationship, but let it be a relationship. Y'all come up together. Everybody save somebody money. Everybody save some money. Boom, boom, boom. We can all come up together. But if we keep trying to come up solo and we keep falling short, man, if I'd have had $200 more, that's a roommate. So now instead of 200, you got 500. You come up a little bit faster, but we want to do so much alone. It's killing us. We're killing us because we don't want to follow the models that we see work for everybody else. We want to be innovators, soldiers, kings and queens, but we don't want to put in none of the hard work that it takes to get that. So, no. Hey, man. I'm loving y'all. Y'all made this fun. My time went by really quick. I appreciate the submissions. If y'all got something y'all want me to talk about, y'all know what to do. Inbox me. Shoot me a text message if you got my phone number. Boy, stop playing. You know who was the MVP down there. You know who nobody couldn't shut down out there. You knew. You knew. D Black, what's going on, man? Yeah. Shoot me some submissions. Tell me what you want me to talk about. I'm going to try not to miss too many more shows. But like I say, I got the modeling thing going on. I got 2 security things going on. I just got promoted to brand model. I'm trying to do something with John as far as a movie goes. So I'm finna try to get this acting thing in the high gear. If I get this role I'm trying to get for it, I'm going to be off the chain. There's 2 modeling things I'm really gunning for. If I get those, off the chain. I tell you, I'm going to be fancy. I'm going to talk my pinky out all the time. And I'm going to talk just like this. Because I'm going to change. I'm not even going to tell a lie and say that I'm going to be the same. I'm not doing random thoughts after dark anytime soon. But you know what? It's coming. It's coming. Because if some of the other stuff comes up, I'm going to have time to... I'm going to be up a lot at night. So I'm going to have to change the filter for random thoughts after dark. You're going to have to be over 25 to come to that one. And I know how to invite people to get them to cooperate with the show now. So make sure. What you danging for, Brenda? Make sure you and Farrar ready. What you danging for? You're going to be my... that's what's up. And I tell you, my boy got a limo service. Grown, sexy, and naked. I wonder how many people I can invite at one time. That's going to be... And somebody to try this. I know y'all ready, and I'm not ready for y'all, though. I'm not ready. I'm gonna get the After Dark going, Brenda. I'm gonna get the After Dark going. No twerking on Facebook. It's in the fine print. Well, y'all finna make me get off the show early. I hope y'all had a good time, because I certainly did. Let me just rock this bracelet one more time. LA Pink. My niece, can you put up your website? She's a super admin, so if y'all got some work and y'all need admin, my niece is a super admin. She got you. Put your website up. Yeah, Donnie, you too old. You got kids, so and you married. I ain't getting in no trouble with you. I'm trying to get your wife to like me now. Courtney, put your website up for super admin. YourSuperAdmin.com. So if you got a business, you need some administrative work, hook her up. She's a black business. I'll vouch for her. Thank you. LA Pink, Brenda. Questions, concerns, or comments? I'm still waiting on my tequila to be delivered. Y'all cheat me. I'm giving y'all a good show and I gotta drink Powerade. That's not a fair exchange. Alright. Hey, D'Angelo. Alright, one last time before I go. For Mark and a couple other people that challenged my bow tie prowess. Okay, see, it's real. Corey, stop playing. How you gonna come late? See, I'm getting rid of my black friends. I was talking about finances, Corey, for couples. Alright. Over the top. Underneath. Okay? Over the shoulder. Bam. Bam. Hey, Raven. Bam. Quick little tug to keep you straight. Finger through. This is the hardest part, getting that finger. I don't know if y'all can see that, but you got to get that finger through there. So you can push that fabric through. Nice little pull. I like to straighten mine out before I finish pulling. Bam. That's a bow tie. And I like to get this straight because I like straight lines. I don't like to hang a material just because I'm a slight perfectionist. I'm a retired cop. Yes, sir. 22 years full in the county sheriff's department. Shh. Bam. There we go. See? It don't take forever to tie. I had, less than 5 minutes left, and I started tying at 7:56 and 7:58. That's what's up. So y'all know what it is. Hey, Tashi. So I'm a. You know what? People who've been knowing me too long, I'm blocking you. Donnie, you going on my blocking list. Alright, so like I say, I appreciate y'all. If you get a chance, go to the show page, Random Thoughts with DVP. Give me a like, give me a review if you liked it. If you something you didn't like, you want me to do or improve, just shoot me an inbox and I'll get back with you. Alright? I gotta run because I'm hungry now. And I need some adult beverages. Peace, popcorn, and chicken grease. Later.